.0.
Welcome back to .0. I go through metal miniatures. These are Dungeons and Dragons metal pieces from the late 70s, 80s, and 90s. And specifically today, we are going to go through Paladins. Let's start with, how about this guy on the right? Definitely looks like a Paladin and probably has a tree on the front here that might be the universal tree, right, from the Kabbalah. Who knows? It's got maybe the 10 Sephiroth and the 22 paths of wisdom between it for the 32 degrees of masonry, 33 right here in the center, perhaps. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Paladin looks like to me, you can see his face there. He's got a sword. I may have added that sword on. I honestly can't remember. I've had this piece so long. Definitely an old piece here. Let's see here. Let's see if we can flip this up on the back. You know, it's an old pour. See how, look at that. 2 pours. How interesting, huh? Okay, now since we had this other one here, oh look, you can see a little dagger right here. I thought we'd just get it out of the way since kind of looks like it would be a paladin, right? We've got the sword set up as a kind of like a cross. I guess could have been maybe a Crusader knight as well from the last video. Yeah, this one gets to be a paladin. Can't really tell. Yeah, I was going to say for a second there, I thought maybe we had a female and I was missing something, but I don't believe so now that I look closer. A little cape across the back. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so how about we'll move on to this one here. You know, like I said in the other videos, my goal is to kind of move somewhat fast and, you know, show you lots of miniatures and keep you entertained and just, you know, have fun with this. Really no other purpose than just having a little bit of fun and reminiscing. This piece I recently acquired. I did not put that paint on there, and you can see it's got a little bit of lead rot on it, I think, as well, and that's probably why they did that. But nonetheless, it'll be in here. How about, you know what, since we had that other guy, let's do this one. It's a similar style, and it even has that same shield. It almost makes you wonder if it's supposed to be the same guy. Look, we have the... Maybe I'll pull that back out, and we'll see here if it really is the same shield. Surely it's not. Let's see, we had that one there. It might be. It's real similar. Real similar. Okay. A little bit of reflection on this. It's real dark, and I apologize for that. That's a lot of lead rot going on in this guy with a clear coat on top. You almost can't see the... You know, I got a little flashlight. I guess we could brighten it up here. I don't know if that'll help or not. Yeah, you can kind of see it better now. Okay, well, let's flip it over here, and we'll just kind of move on. It is definitely... Oh, look at the lead rot on that. Golly. That's not good. Look at all that back there. You know, these are old. Definitely old miniatures. Okay, so, you know, like I said, I just kind of loosely guessed which ones were going to be paladins for this video. Maybe this guy could have easily, you know, just as well fit into the knights. But, nonetheless. Big two-handed sword. Imagine this, you know, that's quite a chopper on the end of that. That would be quite a sword to make for Forged in Fire or something like that, now wouldn't it? You know, I'm just kind of curious. What do we got on his head? Some kind of a wolf, I think, or something up here. Something, but I don't know. It's kind of got some lips out there. Oh, and look at these feet. You gotta look at these boots. You ever seen anything quite like that? Wow, I never noticed that before till just now. That's quite a deal. And then what, you got some kind of like a mace but with balls kind of coming off of it, like a sort of like a, I don't even know what you call that. I guess it'd just be some kind of a mace. I think that's supposed to be a boar. See, it's a tooth coming up. That's kind of a neat piece. Okay, let's see here. Oh, actually, I didn't even realize. So I had 2 of these. Well, we'll keep going here. Get them both out of the way. And go to another guy here. I think this was supposed to be a personality of some kind. I don't know who makes it. Seems like he would be fitting as a paladin. So he's going to make this, this video. On the coming videos, I'm going to do one that's specific to heroes. That one ought to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to do just regular fighters. And then I've got a whole lot of like evil fighters or evil heroes, however you want to look at it. Some kind of a thing here on his chest. I'm not sure what that is. And actually, kind of a big guy. He's a little too big, isn't he? Let's look at his shield real quick here. What do we got? Just like a really cool cross with like a, almost like a compass type thing, but it's a cross. But like a compass kind of look to it. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Okay, how about this next guy? Definitely kind of has that paladin look. Look at the size of this wicked huge sword that he's got. Two-handed great sword. It's actually beautiful. Look how big this handle is. That thing is enormous, but it's awesome. It reminds me of what is it? Probably in the Player's Handbook of Advanced Dungeons Dragons, right? Or maybe it's Monster Man. I can't remember where the guys. It's got to be a paladin, right, with that big two-handed sword, and it's slashing the throat of that lizard man. Kind of reminds you of like Sakatha, right? What do we got here? We got like a skull and crossbones. You know, a lot of people don't know that that's actually kind of originally a Masonic thing, as weird as that sounds, like from the Chamber of Reflection. Yeah. Empire. What do we got up here? Oh, wow, look at this. Is that what I think it is? It is. These are skulls. Look, there's faces up here. Well, he might not be such a good guy after all. Look, these are faces up on his, I thought it was just going to be like a plume, but if you look, I think I'm seeing faces. Let's turn this over. It's kind of a skull face there as well. I wonder if that's, let's flip this over and take a look. Well, that's kind of weird. I was, like I said, we're going to do at least 1 or 2 videos on evil heroes. Maybe this guy's in the wrong category now that I see all this. It almost looks like skull or faces up there too. How about I'll set this down and let my camera zoom in on it. See if you can tell. Not really. Well, I guess perhaps not a lawful good guy after all. I'm not really sure now. Really cool piece though. Ralpartho. Okay, so another individual character of some kind here. I'm just kind of guessing. I think it's Paladin, but I'm not sure. It kind of fits the mold, so to say. You know what I mean? And let's see what we got on the back here. Pretty cool sword there, and lots of armor. And how about this guy? Two-handed sword in each hand. Full armor. I guess, could just be a fighter for all I know. Could be a paladin. But again, I split these up because I have so many fighters to go through. My thoughts were that I'd break it into groups, 20 and 30 pieces each, so that as I went through them, it'd be more manageable to do that. But we've still got, I've got 4 more videos after this just to show you fighters. So we got a ways to go. But I hope you enjoy going through these as I do. Okay, now I think this is another piece that I just recently acquired. In fact, that's kind of interesting too. What do we got going on here? How about this? I'm going to let it zoom in for a second. I think it's just his hand holding the shield. There's something going on the back of his head. I better double check this to make sure I didn't misplace this guy or get him in the wrong, misclassify him too, but it looks like it's just part of his helmet coming down, so I think he still could easily be a paladin. Started having second thoughts, maybe it wasn't going to be a good guy either. Okay, this guy could be, it could have been in my last video of knights. It could be, in my heroes video that's coming here shortly. Could be a paladin. I don't know. He's just kind of a little bit of everything. Now, this is a newer version of one that I have that's the old school lead. It's going to actually be in my heroes one, so he's going to get, in a sense, duplicated. But what do we got up here? I think a unicorn. Lots of cool armor on this piece. Yeah, I got this one as, like I said, a backup for my other one because it started getting so much lead rot. I don't know who makes it. Just a really cool piece. Okay, this guy here was played as a paladin often when I was a kid by one of my friends. I won't give you his name, player's name, but It was definitely seen for years and years in a lot of adventures. And you know what's really odd is it was only recently that I realized it has some kind of a demon face kind of on the front of his shield, which kind of makes it more like it wouldn't be a paladin. But for now it's still going to be a paladin. Okay, last one here for paladins. And then we'll be looking to do another fighter video. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to go next. This guy looks like an old school paladin to me, so it's going to be in this group. What do we got here? Oh, I see, it's a sheath come down the side here. Pouch here that looks nice and full. A little bit of a clear coat on it that I put on there, so it's a little bit reflective. Can't tell who makes it, so okay, let's do this. Let's leave it with that. We'll go back to this original guy here that we started off with that has the universal tree on his shield, since that's so cool. And I hope you enjoy this video. Be safe until next time.